What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Space Pirates and Zombies 2. My name is Splattercat, and we had just won a nasty fight, so I don't know. We came out of it. We got a habitat deck right there, which I actually think we should totally take. That's a really good piece of equipment. Let's take everything because we're going to need it, and so I'm just going to pull everything on over. We'll sell the extra stuff that we don't need. The South Beak is kind of shitty. We don't really want that. The Droop, maybe. It might be useful, but the Habitat Deck Subcore is really good. So let's just take everything. We murdered somebody, which is probably going to upset somebody pretty badly. I've noticed that when you murder somebody, it tends to make other somebodies quite angry with you. We'll probably have to deal with that in the future. Carla's out sick today. This unit will now distribute the quota of condescending and hurtful remarks. Your mother's mass is greater to or equal to the average mass of a red giant. Ha ha ha. We can set bounties and build incentives on ships and star bases. That's kind of cool. I will probably go with bonus armor. Let's get a little bit more armor plating. That sounds pretty good to me. We've also got ourselves a wreckage on this side, although we have no clue if someone else is going to try and come and avenge the dude that we just murdered.
No.
And indeed, somebody is going to try and come and avenge that murder. He's a threat 15 towards what I assume is our threat 9. Let's have a look here and see what we got going on. Yeah, we're kind of hurt right now. We aren't feeling so good. We definitely got a tummy ache. But we do have more armaments than we had previously, so there's that. I'm going to harden the shields for a minute and see if I can't keep gaps in between us and them, but I think we're probably toast. Alright, so back on the world map here, we need to take some time. We definitely need to repair, but I don't know if we have the goons or the supplies or sundries to make it happen. Let's maybe, I'm going to go back to base actually, we'll pay for it here, it's safer. We'll go, we need 367 to repair, however we don't have 367, so I am going to have to get rid of a couple of these shit parts that we have up inside of here. So that Droop can go. It says it's better than the Droop that we've got, so I'll have to take a look in just a minute and make sure that that's not completely and totally true. We've got that, we got the Tang. Probably get rid of a couple of yachts just because they're not very good, and then we'll also trade over like 100 res. And that'll get us into enough to repair the ship because we are quite chewed upon right now. And so we're up to 15 rank. We're actually not doing too badly. We're not the strongest ship flying out here, but we're definitely mighty. Let's go ahead and I wanted to assemble my ship. We got to move some stuff around for the core parts. And we don't really have a choice, so what is that right there? A port glider left. Well, that's better than what we got over here. That's like a hairpin or something like that, so screw the hairpin. Pull that thing out. Although there's really no point attaching any of this stuff right now because I've got to disassemble in order to replace our core parts. Got to get rid of the nose too, or the tail, or whatever you want to call that thing. And then that should be our last skeleton frame right there, I think. Yeah, we'll bring this habitat core in. Which is better in like every way than what we had previously. It says that Droop is better than the Droop that we currently have, so yeah, it says worth more money, so I'll go ahead and slap it on because why not? Now we just got to put the wings back on. I'm going to try and make it match, actually. I want this to look sexier than it does right now. I've been messing up. You got to get the wings to match on each side. Otherwise, what's the point? There we go. We only have one subcore left that we need to replace right this second. There we go. And so if we get rid of that final skelly subcore, we'll be in much better shape. Our active cores are looking really good right now. I would like to replace a lot of these with some of the habitat decks, which seem to be way better than a lot of the other pieces. I mean, the brick post appears to be kind of like a mid-level thing, the Photonatron. That Skelly, though, that Skelly is a bare minimum piece, and we don't want our ship to be an assembly of bare minimum pieces, do we? We want it to be like the best minimum stuff. I mean, if you're gonna do the minimum, I guess you should do the best minimum instead of the bare. I don't know why there's so many people who seem to be angry with me in the galaxy right now. Like, it seems like there are a lot of random people. I assume it's because they are denizens of what was the blue territory. And now that the blue territory has been somewhat ceded, it's possible that... I mean, because most of the guys in this territory don't seem to be on too bad of terms with me. They seem to be pretty chill. That guy just got the res mine. These guys are all over here trying to harvest the dead body of that critter. Let's continue trolling around for a little bit. We'll also uncover some new territories so that we can level a little bit further. We are at 16 threat right now. Not too bad for a day's work. Not too bad. Oh, shit. He's a threat 17. You have two choices here. Pay up or die horribly. Please pick die horribly. Well, I'm a 16, you're a 17, so we're definitely fighting right now. I'm not afraid of you because you only have one rank on me, so I think I could take you. Oh, we got other people jumping in too. Alright, well, I guess engage that one over there. I don't know which one I want to murder first, but you know what, we'll just pick one, and we will give it the old serviceable muck duck here. It's an office joke. R is the most menacing of sounds. That's why it's called murder, not muck duck. I love The Office. The Office is the best. Not a giant fan of the UK one. It's alright, but I feel like they refined the process with the... I feel like Ricky Gervais was kind of spitballing with the UK one. And also I think it's just like a different set of humor. And I think the American one is almost dead set. It's my favorite show of all time, The American Office. So it's kind of like dead on my sense of humor. Like it's got just enough like nuance, but just enough like fart humor and idiocy to work for me. You know what? Bring her around. We're gonna let these guys have it. Fire more missiles. Yup. Battle wagon mode. It's a wagon full of battle. I had one of those wagons when I was a kid, like one of those little red wagons. My granddad got it for me. I don't remember what it was called. It was called like a something rider or something like that. I remember my dad taking me on walks in it. We definitely don't want to soak hits right now. I'm gonna try and keep the shields hardened until we're no longer making... We are no longer making friends with our enemies here. My allies are all more or less focused. Oh shit, shields are officially down. This guy has a lot of missiles. I just realized that. Like a lot of missiles. Like serious, huge ass-wrecking qualities of missiles. Quantities too. Shields are almost back up. Maybe they do reload, because he's not firing right now. And I seem to be, like, reloading my shields with impunity. Couple more missiles out, and then we're going to stay on him. Oh, I think he's running for the jump gate right now. I think he's trying to get out of dodge. I don't think he wants to fight anymore. Don't let him escape. Come on, missiles. Yup. Well, we killed the one that was trying to kill us. And seeing as that is the point of battle, maybe it worked out okay. Wonder how easy it is for him to jump while I'm shooting him. It can't be that simple. It's got to mess with your trajectory. He got away, son of a bitch. Right when I was bringing my guns around, too. Alright, so Brain in a Jar has helped us out. Thank you, Brain in a Jar. I appreciate your assistance. Let's go have a look over here for better subcores or wings, things that we can use. I love myself a good wing. I am a fried chicken fan, but has there ever been anybody that was not a fried chicken fan? Like, fried chicken's amazing. It's one of the finest foods ever crafted by man. Let's see here. Where are those wings at? They're actually way the hell down here. It's weird how it shakes the screen, but we're not even really like moving that fast. So where are those parts at? Oh, they're like right in front of us. Okay, let's have a look here. Oh, it only shows up if it's closer. We've got a subcore over there. which is something that I could get into. On that side, we've got a port glider left. If nothing else, this will be good for salvage. A port glider right. Is that better than anything else that I... These are the port gliders right here. We've got a wing on that side, so a mandolin left. Port glider right. What I'm more interested in than anything else is just the core piece. That's all that I want out of all this. I don't know how you slide these into your inventory while you're chilling right here, because it doesn't let you loot these after the battle. Like, it just makes them go away, I guess, and then you gotta scavenge the area if you wanted to get the parts out or something. However, we do have a core piece up here. It's a photonatron. Photonatron is not exactly what I want, but it's better than the skelly, so we'll take it. We'll slap it on there. Obviously, it's going to need some repairs, but that's okay. We should have a little bit of extra cash to play around with after this fight. Yeah, I wish I could load up all these wings onto my ship and then take them out and sell them, but I don't know if it'll allow me to do that. Right now, it's just allowing me to adapt some of this stuff, move it around a little bit. Let's go ahead and go to the star map. I'm sure it'll give me something I can loot here. There we go. So we'll take all... Actually, we're going to take it all. Take every last bit of it. And that appears to have made our faction quite a bit happier. In the meantime, there's also a wreckage right here. The selection process needs work. I do think that selection, this little contextual menu, sometimes doesn't come up and sometimes it does. I would recommend that maybe... I'm going to scavenge this location real fast. So we got cargo. We got ourselves a mandolin left. Sounds good to me. We can also pick the bones a little while longer if we wanted to. I think I will. Why not? Unless somebody steals our stuff first, which is exactly what that little transport did. Let's take this back to the central station. We'll repair right there. And we will get rid of as much of this stuff as I can so that I can get some more habitat decks and replace those. So junk parts they can have. I don't really want them. Anything that's not equipped right now can go. Not you. Anything that doesn't have a big E next to it is basically no longer going to be on our ship. Sounds good. We made 1670 out of that exchange, which is absolutely acceptable. In the meantime, I will also take some of them. We've got excess goons at the moment, so I'll trade them for a little bit of scrap too. I'm sure they need more goons around here. Who doesn't need more goons? Goons are always useful to everybody. Let's harvest this res stack. It's a little terrifying. It's kind of like in Mountain Blade when you go and you like pillage and plunder, and then you don't know like if an enemy faction is going to show up and attack you while you're doing it. It's a little bit terrifying in this game because you can never quite tell who's going to jump you. I think we've got them at 22 right now. Or no, they're at... Our faction relationship isn't looking too bad. Oh good, we're helping them expand too. It looks like we're taking back territory right now, which is good because I don't want to be a part of the losery faction that can't get shit done. It's upsetting. That is not what I signed up for. I signed up to win. I'm on that bandwagon right now for Green Team. We definitely need more res, so that sounds great. They're building something over here, maybe. I do need to swing out and help out with banditos and stuff. Although Blue Faction is not a fan of me, so this might not go so well. I was trying to even that out, but such is life. Sometimes that's the way that it goes. Sometimes that's the way that the cookie done crumble. So are they building over here? They're not my faction yet, so I don't think it'll let me donate parts if they haven't become my faction yet. I think that's what's stopping us. Res mining over there. We've got green versus blue on this side. What's going on right here? Yeah, let's help out Robo Kagan or Robo Kogan. That's a pretty badass name right there. Robo Kogan. That's a pretty legit name. Yeah, cheer me on. You know what? I like helping my friends out when they do murder and they attack people in the darkness of space. Alright, everybody on the big bad ship. We need all kinds of fuck use over here. I want those shields brought down with a quickness. He's probably going to try and soak him. But you know what? I don't care. It'll be alright. Some torpedoes now out. Let me go ahead and put my shields up real fast. Are those zombie craft? Uh-oh. I think we've been attacked by zombie craft. I don't know. This doesn't seem good, though. This seems like the kind of thing that you would probably want to bring up on a report somewhere if we were filing paperwork. Luckily, they seem to be real soft. They don't seem to fight so good, so... Cool. Brace for impact. Obviously, we got torpedoes coming in. Oh, yeah, it does. It looks like we have non-stop alien ships coming in. So why are we... Oh, it's because there's a zombie hive over there. Okay. Let's go ahead and handle that then. I need everybody on the zombie hive, like, right now. Shoot at other stuff if you want on your way into town, but, hey. This shit is that on the side of my ship right there. There's a definite thing on the side of my ship, and I don't know what it is. And I don't very much like this. I don't know if the area is clear. That thing was covered with, like, random space debris just a second ago. I'm not trying to be a contrarian, but just a tad suspicious. I love the way I can destroy all the little bits and pieces of space debris. Makes me kind of happy. So maybe the zombies deplete as they come out of these rocks over here? I am liking the exploratory aspect of the game, how I don't really know what to expect from any of the conflicts that we're involved in. It's... Oh, really? We didn't get much scavenge from that. I guess I'll take it all. There's also a scavenge point right there. It's mostly goons, though, so... Why trip about it? We have a Threat 6 pirate ship over here. Don't think that's really going to be too much of an issue for whoever's choosing to fight it. Let me turn my res usage down just slightly, because I do think we're going through a lot of fuel at the moment. Killing pirates inside the range of the space station, however, will help me boost my faction reputation. So, I'm going to join Mr. Huffer. You know how much you have to huff in order to end up with the nickname Mr. Huffer? You have to be going through aerosol nitrous like crazy. You're just like, so delicious. Oh, we have infected signals, too. Oh, look at that.
Target locked. Obliterating.
Yeah, let's go ahead and attack the Z ships. Might be a smarter little plan here. Actually, that's fine. Do your thing on that side. I don't even care. I would very much prefer to kill off that core. The purple thing that was on my wing is no longer there, which is a bit of an interesting change. We are absolutely going to have problems if this infection spreads. I don't know if this is a thing. Like in the previous game, what ended up happening... Oh, shit. We got bumped around a little bit by that one. So what happened in the previous game is you had an infection level that would spread throughout the system. And once it got to a certain point, it was just, like, physically unmanageable. There was nothing you could do anymore. There were just zombies everywhere conquering systems and killing everybody. And, like, taking over ships and all kinds of stuff. In this one, I don't see a meter or anything. In the previous game, there was an actual infection rating for each area of the system. And so it's possible that due to the kind of training wheels nature of what we're doing right now, that has not been fully released. Continue our fire here until this thing's done. We still have lots more ships over there engaged in the fighting. This had a zombie core a minute ago, but it looks like it's gone, so let's just leave her alone for a bit. It does look like we can kill the pods, but he's going to need some help over on this side. It looks like he's actually taking damage, which I didn't really expect. Let's go ahead and reload the core while we're on our way over there. I see no reason to leave our good stuff behind. Looks like it's mostly escort vessels that are still remaining. Nothing too large, terrifying, or in charge.
Relay point target locked. Obliterating.
Couple missiles should be all it takes. Chances are it'll probably be, destroyed before our payload even gets there.
Nice, thank you.
You are welcome, Mr. Huffer. Also, you might want to consider staying out of the sun, or at the bare minimum using sunscreen. It looks like you might have some kind of dermal wear going on that I would have a dermatologist look at it just to make sure. Let's take everything that'll raise that'll make our love within our faction a little bit stronger. Let's go back to our faction headquarters. I'll probably pick up this res along the way. I still don't know if ransacking res inside their territory gets me in trouble or not. So we're at 14 out of 25. Alright, we'll repair my ship then. We got a few extra goons that I don't have a problem getting rid of. We don't have enough cash to go in on the habitat deck or anything like that just yet. However, there's a scrap field over here that's pretty ripe for the plundering. So I will take a look at that, because we could definitely use the cash.
Resource acquired.
Also got a pirate over on this side. We're going to try and run him down because it should be an easy peasy lemon squeezy. We can add a bounty. We can pay somebody else to do our dirty work. I have seen some enemies along the way that are like rank 25 or whatever that you can't quite fight at the moment. Adding a bounty to them seems like a pretty suitable way to get them out of your face if they've been bothering you in and around a particular region.
Engaging.
Let's go ahead and I'm gonna mess with escort ships first. I mean, obviously we're in battle wagon mode, so I suppose I could manually target if I really wanted to be that guy right now. I give you guys permission to kill whoever you want to kill. That's rare permission right there, so use it wisely, kids. Use it wisely. I feel like I target better in battle. I feel like the AI is better at this than I am. Wow, that was like a cluster bomb or something. That felt sort of unfortunate. That stung a little bit. It made me a tiny bit sad. What are you going to shoot me with cluster bombs for? There used to be this cereal when I was a kid called Clusters. They were hella good. Basically, it was kind of like Honey Bunches of Oats, but better. But it was like kind of expensive. That's the thing. And so we never had it at my house very often because the cereal was one of those like $5 boxes of cereal. Yeah, what's the difference? Like, why are some cereals so wildly overpriced compared to others? Like, it seems like most cereals fall in line with like the $3 region, but every now and again you get like a random cereal that's got a smaller box and costs like $5, and you're just like, why? Does that actually work as a price point? I assume that the accountants would have run that, and they would have verified that indeed this is okay. We're not losing money like this, but for real. Always confused me why that is. We got a wreck age over here. I don't know if I care that much. It's not that much wreckage. I think it's just about time for us to break off the episode anyways. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Space Pirates and Zombies. It's been a lot of fun so far, and I look forward to playing the game with you a little bit more in the future. We're going to continue working on our Green Team faction rating along the way, and I will see you all in future episodes. Bye, everybody.